Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Big Mike with Big Mike Tarot. This is a general reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. Please take what resonates to your situation and leave the rest for somebody that needs it. Also know that energy is fluid, so the energies may be flipped, vice versa, reversed, etc. So please fit the information in your story. If it fits, if it doesn't, please do not try to. Okay, I've already laid out a spread for you guys, so we'll just go into it. I started off with a oracle message from the Sacred Oracle deck. You get leadership, and at the bottom of the deck you had truth. Yeah, there you go. You have truth. One thing that I just saw, you see that there's a polar bear in this one, but I don't know if you can see it, but right here at the top, I don't know if that's made, if that's, oh, I see what that is. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so I thought that it was a bear, but if you look closely, that's an actual, that's somebody's face. Somebody's actually blowing the wind. Wow, that's crazy. So, yeah, so pretty much what this is saying is stop standing in the back. You know, it's time to take control of your life, and it's time to stand out, and it's time to lead by example. You know, and that's going to start by speaking your truth. However hard that wind will blow for some people, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, this is for you. This is for your life and your stability, your step into leadership. Okay, so make sure to speak your truth. Okay, all right. So starting off the situation, you have the Empress in reverse. Empress in reverse. It's just telling me that you're not doing what you have to do to nurture yourself. Really to nurture your situation, nurture your stability, nurture whatever's going on in your life. Okay, really just doing things for the wrong reasons. Okay, what's crossing that? You have the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Really, the Ten of Swords, both of them are stuck energies, but the Five of Swords, it talks about really like just being stuck. It's really a mental stuck, you know, feeling like you're unable to do things and feeling like a lack thereof, you know, really worrying about things. But this is really you telling yourself these things. Ten of Swords is really that stuck, ain't going nowhere. You know, she's in the desert with no clear goal in mind. But with it being in reverse and it coming out with this, it's kind of telling me that you're getting out of that energy, that you're starting to come to terms with who you are and not feeling a lack of, and things are going to start moving for you, which is awesome. Okay, so what's crowning the situation? You have the Chariot in reverse. So literally the Chariot is a movement card. Literally talks about moving forward, you know, and you know, things weren't moving for you, because things aren't going to move for you if you don't speak up for yourself. If you really just stand there, if you allow yourself to take the bashings on your energy, you're not going to be able to move anywhere. You're going to stay stuck. So you really have to take control of your life, and you have to speak up. Speak now, forever hold your peace. And if you're not holding peace by not saying anything, you know. So you got to make sure that you're speaking up for yourself. The root of the situation is the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Wands, both in reverse. So you're literally you're not saying anything, you're not speaking your truth, and it's keeping you from being able to live in your power, live in your strength. You know, being able to, you know, really shine and illuminate and nurture people, nurture your relationships, nurture things close to you. Like I said, you have to open your mouth, you know, and be logical. You know, think logically about the situation. If it's not serving you, if it's not doing anything for you, you have to get away from that. You have to speak your truth on the situation. Okay. In the past, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. You could have been working on something, working on some kind of project, or this could be a relationship with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Earth energy, or you could have that somewhere in your chart. But you know, the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow energy. So things aren't moving forward, and you're putting a lot of energy into it. You see all these pentacles, but you know, it's almost like they're falling out of your back. They're falling, like you don't even have control of them, and things are just happening, missed opportunities that you know, you're just walking straight past, not even thinking about anything, you know. But at the same time, if you're not taking control of these opportunities, you're not seizing the moment, then they're just going to be missed opportunities. okay? And things are going to stay slow and stay not moving for you. You have to get out of that energy, okay? You know, and what's to come for you is the Ace of Wands, also in reverse. But if you, like I said, if you keep missing those opportunities, then you're gonna stay in your head about it. It's gonna keep a fire in your head, you know, and you're really gonna be trying to sleep at night, not able to sleep because you know your headaches and your head hurting because you're having to deal with so much. You know, you're draining all of that energy. Like I said, you gotta speak your truth so you don't have to feel like this at night. Okay. So what's Gemini's true feelings when it comes to the situation? The Two of Swords in reverse. You're just mentally stuck. You're not able to vocalize what you want to say, you know, and that's a shame, you know, because it's dealing with you. You should be able to speak on anything that has to deal with you, you know. Literally, the birds in these cards represents communication, represents thoughts, and represents, you know, things being said. And if you're not, but you see she's blindfolded, you know, it's almost like I know what to say, but I don't want to say it. But you need to say it so you can release. See, because they're literally picking at her, saying, pick, decide, choose. You got to make your mind. You got to, if you want these things to change, you have to make your mind. Take the blindfold off and say something. Okay. The energies around you that you might not be aware of. You have the World, you have the Five of Cups. The World is in reverse. So literally there's something that's supposed to be ending for you that you're holding on to, you know, but you're sitting here sulking, sad, wondering why it's not working out for you, you know, but it's supposed to end. You know, the cycle's supposed to keep going. Don't resist the cycle, because you resist the cycle, then all of a sudden this is what happens. You just sitting there looking stupid. You know, feeling, oh, woe's me, like nothing's gonna happen, like why does nobody care? Well, nobody cares. See, ain't nobody around it because don't nobody know. You have all these cups, but ain't nobody there. Everybody gone. Your cup full, they cup empty. They already drank their drinks and went home. You still sitting at the bar looking stupid. Okay, things gotta end, but you have to say something. You have to, you know, get yourself out of that grieving, lost mentality. You're only regretting it because you're not opening your mouth. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. That's just the truth. I've dealt with it too. Okay. So now we move on to what do you hope for in this situation? The will. Literally, like I said, things are supposed to be ending for you. The will is supposed to be moving for you. You know, but you want the will to move. You want the will to move, but you keep sitting here sulking, which is keeping that will from moving. It's keeping you stuck. You got to open your mouth. You got to say something. If something ain't working for you, if something ain't right for you, cut it out. Tell them they got to move around. Hey, I can't do this no more. Like, go on out of here. Get on out of here. You know what I'm saying? You got to say some things like that. You know, live in your moment. Balance yourself out. You see that light and that dark. Balance it out so this wheel can keep spinning. Okay? And what you fear of is being stuck. No. Woe's me, like, looking behind you, all the pretty colors and stuff behind you, and you're just looking at a plain old day. Even though even though it's a beautiful day, you're just looking at it as just a regular day, because you're hoping for, you know, the bright lights and the pretty colors. But at the end of the day, you know, also you're looking at these empty cups when you got a full cup right behind you, but you realize that the color's coming from the cup that you have that you're not even paying attention to. You know, barely paying attention. You got one hand on it. Somebody else is trying to offer you that cup, and you're not even paying attention to it because you're so worried about everything else instead of speaking your truth and living for yourself. Once you start living for yourself, then you start seeing the colors. Then you start seeing what's being offered to you and what's available for you. Okay. The final outcome of this situation: good old King of Wands, fire energy. This is very exciting for me to see this. You know, that line represents strength. You know, standing in your strength, having the courage to lead by example. All of a sudden, that fire just starting to burst and starting to you know, just illuminate the moment and you know, really just living in your power. You know, the King of Wands is a go-getter. He's gonna make stuff happen. He's gonna take action, and this is you taking action for yourself. You know, finding the strength to stand in your own and stand above ground and really lead your path, you know. And at the bottom of the deck you have the Hermit. So definitely, you're gonna stop feeling like you're by yourself, feeling like you're alone. just sitting in a whole pile of nothingness. You're really gonna be able to like live your truth. All right. I'm very happy for you guys. That ended very positively. Thank you for joining me. I hope it helps, and please join me again. And I hope you have a blessed day.